SlapViper.
Joshi Wrestling is amazing, point blank, simple as that. It has been the catalyst of some of the greatest matches, the greatest wrestlers, the greatest moments in professional wrestling. Now with the rise of companies like Stardom, TJPW, Sendai, AWG, Ice Ribbon, and so many other companies having a full roster of such hard-working people, there will be no short of defections, one time leaving one company to work for another. That could be for a multitude of reasons, but there have been so many examples like Julia's controversial defection to Stardom from Ice Ribbon, or Unagi Sayaka's defection from Stardom to go to a freelancing schedule. TJPW has seen its fair share of defections, but the biggest example that comes to mind is none other than the defection of Mirai Maiumi, or simply known as today as Mirai. Mirai leaving TJPW in September of 2021 was a shock to many. It came unexpectedly, and wrestlers and fans alike were sad yet ready to support Mirai no matter where she went or if she decided to retire from the sport. I knew Mirai was pretty over in TJPW, but to see the love and support she got, it was very pleasant to see the strong soul getting so much love and recognition, the love and recognition that she deserved. On January 3rd, 2022, saw Mirai along with Thekla officially debut in Stardom, having only been a masked attacker before joining Julia's group Donna Del Mondo to fight Cosmic Angels. Her time in Stardom has been incredible, however, with defecting from Donna Del Mondo to God's Eye, winning back-to-back Cinderella tournaments, having the most amount of matches in Stardom in the year 2022, going to the semifinals of 2 5-stars, finals of the Triangle Derby, winning the Goddess of Stardom Tag Championships and the Wonder of Stardom Championship. Things have been absolutely amazing for her in Stardom. But before all of that, I want to take you all back to a time in the run of Mirai Maiumi in TJPW. Little disclaimer, this will only be covering the singles matches of Mirai, so no 3-on-3s, no 4-on-4s. This is strictly the singles 1-on-1 matches of Mirai. However, there will be a separate video on her tag run with Suzumi that will come later. Mirai Maiumi debuted in TJPW at just 20 years of age, working DDT Pro before her first match taking place at Yes Wonderland 2019 on May 3rd, 2019 in a tag match, but her first singles match took place 2 days later at TJPW Golden Itabashi Date, where she lost to Yuki Aino. She then went on to lose to Mizuki and Hikari Noa in separate singles matches before going one-on-one with her eventual tag partner Izumi, now known today as Suzume, to a time limit draw before beating her a month later, with that being her first singles win. She gathered another loss to Miyu Yamashita 14 days later, but to think she was this early into her TJPW run, with it only being 4 months into her run, taking on who will basically become the John Cena of TJPW, you think they would have big plans for her. Her wins seem to come at the hands of the likes of wrestlers like Pam Harajuku, Sina Shiori, and Mahiro Kiru, but going against the likes of Shoko Nakajima, Maki Ito, Yuna Manase, and Mii Watanabe had her losing. All these being fairly great matches, with Mirai showing at a young age just how good she really is, but has yet to have that breakout match. Mirai took losses to Hyper Masao and Miyu Yamashita back-to-back before going into the Tokyo Princess Cup 2020 with Mii Watanabe. The first real big performance she had. Despite losing, it was an incredible match. It really got Mirai seen as someone to be taken seriously. Mirai went on a mini winning streak, defeating Moka Miyamoto and then Mahiro Kiru, with the latter being a first round match for the vacant International Princess Championship before losing to Hikari Noa, who then lost to Yuki Kamifuku, who then won the International Princess Championship. Mirai seemed to still be destined for big things, beating Haruna Neko, but losing to Shoko Nakajima before going on to face Yuki Kamifuku for the International Princess Championship. Before the match, Mirai debuted a new look with new hair and gear that made her look more appealing to the camera and to the audience. Despite coming up short, knowing Mirai was able to get this match made it seem as if bigger things were destined for her. Mirai continued to rack up wins against Nao Kakuta, Arisu Endo, Moka Miyamoto, and Yuki Arai in singles matches, but falling short to Hyper Masao during that time. Around this period, Mirai and Yamashita had a match that gave me the idea for this video. At TJPW Inspiration 2, Mirai and Yamashita fought in a UWF rules match with Mirai losing. However, this match really showed a lot of potential for Mirai and really played to her strengths with nice groundwork, technical transitions, and craftiness by Mirai. Mirai went into the Tokyo Princess Cup 2022, beating Pam Harajuku but losing to Mizuki. Mirai had her final singles match in TJPW a month later on August 21st, 2022 in a winning effort against Kaya Toribami. 10 days later, it was announced that Mirai was no longer under contract with TJPW at her request. Finishing out her dates with the promotion in her final TJPW match ever on September 4th in a losing effort with Suzume and Haruna Neko to fight Shoko Nakajima, Moka Miyamoto, and Raku, but after the bell was able to get her blessing from the fans and wrestlers alike, embracing Suzume in the crowd doing her signature 3 claps, Mirai bowed to the crowd and left to the back. With a total of 34 one-on-one matches with the win-loss draw of 14 wins, 3 draws, and 17 losses, that leaves her with a win percentage of 41.1%. Mirai seemingly was destined for big things and had the fan support, but TJPW seemed to know who exactly they wanted in each space. Mirai was able to beat talent like Pam and My Hero, but failed against the big names. I won't sit here and point fingers and say someone is to blame, and of course Mirai holds no hard feelings, I'm sure, but her singles run left a lot more to be explored. Mirai had become a controversial figure amongst Joshi Wrestling fans today, fans either loving her dorky yet powerful nature, or critics calling her boring and uninspired. Personally, I'm a huge fan of Mirai, but I will say the biggest thing to come from Mirai in TJPW was her saying, "No stereotype, open up a new world." I interpret that as forgetting what anyone has to say and become the person you were always meant to be. That is really what she did. She wasn't this over-exaggerated persona of herself. She was a dork who dressed badly and can hit you hard, and that's what she did. Mirai opened up to this new world of Stardom and took all the hate on the chin to become one of the best in the promotion today, and that is what matters. Being your true, authentic self. That is what Mirai, aka Mirai Maiumi, is all about, and she showcased it here first in TJPW. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to follow TJPW, buy W, and use SlapViperLLC at checkout for 10% off your W order. Donate to my Ko-fi below if you want to. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Quincy of SlapViperLLC, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care.